Miss Sonia Boddie-Thompson. It's good to see you again, Mrs. Boddie-Thompson.
Good to see you, Mr. Davis.
How are you?
I am great. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. So we're here, it's day one. They've just announced the national budget and given the breakdown for the various ministries. I want to speak to you. I know you're a former CARICOM youth ambassador.
I am.
Right. So from the eyes of the needs of the youth and youth-related projects and initiatives, are you satisfied with what you've heard in this year's budget?
I think the budget presentation went quite well, and I think definitely you can see the government is interested in investing in young people, recognizing the potential and the talent that our young people possess. I look forward, though, to hear more from the Minister of Health, the Minister of Youth, when he makes his presentation, because I think it's going to be even more detailed as some of the bigger plans that his ministry has for young people in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Okay, great. I know I was speaking with we were speaking with Dr. Joyle Clark at the start of it, and she was also a youth advocate, and she's also spoken on the issue of climate change and sustainability. Do you have any thoughts on climate change and sustainability and what's been put forward in the budget towards that?
I wish to reserve my comments on that. It's not an area that I'm very, very au fait with, so I wouldn't want to comment too much on that subject.
Okay, but generally, what do you think of the budget?
I think the budget address went quite well. For me, as a clerk, I've been in the Parliament some 5 years, and it's the shortest budget address I think I've observed since I've been in the Parliament. The budget address today was 1 hour and 49 minutes, so I think we hit a record today. You know, usually sometimes the budget is like 3 hours, 3 hours and a half, and today it was short, but it was heavy. I think people walked away feeling very satisfied, especially with the announcement of the double salary. So although it was much shorter than in previous years, I think the general consensus across the Federation right now is that there was something in the budget for everyone.
A number of ministries got increases, among them education, health, agriculture. Do you think that, was there any area that you would have liked to have seen more given to?
There's no area in particular that I actually focus that keenly on in terms of what should actually get an increase. But for those that actually received an increase, I think they're all deserving. We can never invest too much in education, agriculture, and of course with the COVID-19 pandemic that we're in, of course we need more injection in our health ministry. So I think those are all great ministries that should have received their additional increases. All
right. Well, thank you very much for your perspective on the national budget. It's been great speaking with you as usual.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I've been speaking with Mrs. Sonia Boddie-Thompson. She's the clerk of the National Assembly, and she wraps up our series of interviews here at the Marriott Resort on day one of the budget